Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the classroom with Architect Mark. Tonight, we're going to be talking about something that makes life in layout just that much easier, which are templates. So, let's head on over to the classroom and learn about them by analyzing one of the default ones that we can find in there. So, starting the timer, and let's go. So we have layout on, and let's open up a template. Okay, file, new. Yes, this would lead us to this template page. So you can see here that you have templates for graph paper or plain paper, and then storyboard templates. I'm not particularly sure why there are these things here, but we're more concerned about things like this. So we will go through a small one for now. We don't really need a big one. So let's open up A4 landscape template and then check out how many pages there are in this particular template file. So we have 1 and 2. So there are 2 pages. A cover page, which has your logo here, the author name, and then an address, numbers, and email, and then a project title. And then when you go inside, you have today's date, the author name is presented here again. And then we have the project title right here, which updates on its own. And when you create a new page, this is actually the way that templates work, is when you create new pages, these things, these objects, are immediately imported into that new page with a new specific number. So let's create one page. And as you can see, this is page A02, and it has everything that have been pre-assigned to this page. Now, of course, you're wondering where these things can be changed, right? Because we don't want it to be saying that. We want it to be actually saying our name. So that can be found in, I was here just a while ago. So let's go to edit preferences. It's not there. Map of folders, general, no, it's not here. So here it is in text. I'm sorry, I looked at it earlier, but I forgot where it is. So it's on text, customized auto text. And then this thing comes on. You can see here that there are tags that you can edit. And these tags can be attributed to whatever automated term you want to be seeing here. So by default, you have these things available to you. So the address, that means if this string gets put on the page anywhere, but through any form of text or call out or whatever, this custom text appears. So let's change something easy like this author name first. So So you can see here it says author name. Here it says author name. So when we change that to like my name and go down here, you can see that it changes on here and on every page that that thing has been invoked. So when you go to the inside page here, you can see that the name reappears there, and then on the next page as well. So that's how basically you analyze a template. It's a set of shapes that are that use strings, and then these strings, you can see here the text style. These strings are controlled by the alignments here, and then whatever families, typeface, and size that it is assigned to. So for example, if we create a new text, just arbitrary text, like here, and then we want this text to be, let's use something very visible, like say this one, Magneto. So Magneto and then bold oblique, and then we want it to be left aligned with a 28 point size. So tap it there, it's gone. So again, Magneto bold 28 point size, and then let's say author. Then when you click out of that, it shows up as what the author's string is supposed to display. So this is basically how templates work. It's a bunch of these things. Basically, it's a created box, and then there's another box here, and then the date item, another box here that is filled. There you go, it's a filled box. And then if you want text that doesn't change, you just create normal text. Otherwise, you create text like these on a string. So let's change that now, project title, by going through auto text again. And then changing this to two-story residence, just for an example. Oops, what happened there? What is it? Moving up. Story residence. And there we have it. So when we look at the older page, that is reflected as well. So we're not limited, of course, to what available auto text we have here. We can create strings for ourselves, like custom string, and then we will identify, like say license number, let's say license number, so that the string that I want to use there is LICNO, capital NO. And then let's put a license number here, like an eight string number. So that will be the setting for LICNO or license number. And then you can, any point in time, let's go back to page 3 and call it out. Get back to the text tool here. So let's try putting it here, but uh, not in the proper case. Let's see if it turns up. So this is a tag, but has the wrong case. Let's see if it shows us this particular information. Of course, this is kind of expected, but it doesn't. It really requires you to create these tags exactly how they're written on the auto text. So capital L, capital N should reveal that number to us. So it's one of those ways that you're able to automatically generate text and make your presentation all the more nice and beautiful if you have these set up. So we actually have one for us. As you can see, it's an old file, and this is an old one. We need to really have this updated soon. And as you can see, this thing, when you check out the layers here, it says here on every page and it's locked. So it's this thing right here. So when you create a new page, see, it has still the same locked material. And then some of the items here you can easily change. But these are not using tags actually. These are using standard text that when we change, for example, let's change this text to me. So, and then relock that. What happens is it changes for all the other pages as well because it's a standard text. Unlike this one, which is an auto text. So I think we can stop there for now. This is how you create your own template by putting together bits and pieces of the title block and then identifying them to be always on every page, and then setting up the auto test texts and locking them up. So there you have it. I hope that you learned something new and you can explore and create your very own templates for your practice. So thank you guys. Good night, and I will see you again next time. Take care.